False pretext. Invades a neighboring country. Imprisons and murders his biggest rival. Steals an election. Allow a pass to a terrorist group to murder his own citizens. Nickelodeon. When I saw this logo as a kid, when I see this logo now, October used to be cold. That is entirely your fault, Grandma. Evidence of pyramids were built by ancient Swedes. After the ring was destroyed, Gandalf joined another fellowship. Tough on crime politicians. Policies that would actually reduce crime. Respond to car chase involving a kidnapper. Kidnapping victim escapes car and runs to the police for safety. Shoot the 15-year-old child. Shoot the 15-year-old child. When you enter a bathroom and the toilet seat is warm. The gaming industry. If online stayed free. Me after taking a life-changing decision, but it doesn't go as I planned. Shit. Las Vegas Sphere at 3 a.m. Me in my hotel room across the street. Taiwan sent sensitive anti-ship missile components to a Swiss company for repairs and avoided having China do it for cheaper. The Swiss company then sent it to China to repair it instead. Then China shipped it back Taiwan when they were done. Boomers when the house they bought for $50K is not selling at $600K. Everyone waiting for that confirmation email that Google indeed deleted all incognito mode data. Tipping in the 90s. Tipping nowadays. Americans when their bank account is $3,000. Europeans when their bank account is 3,000 euros. What girls want. What boys want. Discord CEO. I am going to monetize you so hard. It is what it is. I will make them pay. Men in their 20s when life goes wrong. So you think, guys, is a gender-neutral term. I do. And I am tired of pretending it is not. How YouTubers that make their sponsor a separate time mark, or let you know they are about to talk about it so you can skip it, deserve to be treated. Jim Halpert after bullying the autistic coworker for his wife's amusement. No need to thank me. Create a false flag operation. Rig it so Ukraine gets blame. ISIS takes credit. ISIS takes credit. GNZ. You are not funny for real. Gen Alpha. Ohio Guyot Skibidi Pizza Circus. Civil War. When you come home to see an empty strap-on box and your girlfriend nowhere in sight. Randomly mention healthcare. Randomly mention school shootings. European losing an argument to an American. Without the existence of heavy motor vehicles, they built and maintained roads that have lasted an eternity. And then, the cars arrived. When your silent friend is suddenly a stand-up comedian around your girlfriend. Grandma. Ooh, girls will be fighting over you. Me in my 20s. Where fight. Active terrorist shootout in theater in Russia. Real Russian civilians from 27 angles. Germany. Israel and Iran starting a world war. $80 million fighter jet. US government. Your $600 Venmo. Me writing fun fact before stating a horrific trivia. Why is no one having a good time? I specifically requested it. Woman. Babe, I think we should break up and see other people. Her boyfriend. Okay. The woman. What do you mean? Okay. Friend. Is diagnosed with a treatable cancer with a high survival rate. Friend. I am forgoing traditional treatment and using natural methods. Friend dies. Me. My girlfriend telling me Lizzo is beautiful. My girlfriend after I tell her she looks like Lizzo. Why are you calling it the start button? I'll be deep in the cold ground before I recognize options. When you've just found out you're doing another season of Grey's Anatomy. People with nut allergies when I throw a brick at them. BioShock Infinite walked so Overwatch could run. People who don't know what that means. People who know what that means. Me and the boys taking turns draining the life force out of our gamer base. Blizzard. Ubisoft. EA. Bethesda. How 10-year-old me felt when I had $100. Omegle. Getting randomly shut down for no reason after 14 years. The second Boeing whistleblower. Me and my family being unable to own a house due to rising local house prices. Americans with disposable income arriving to wreck our local housing market even more. Girls saying Lizzo is the pinnacle of beauty. Also girls when I tell them they remind me of Lizzo. Saying the global population needs to decline. Realizing that most people are in China or India. Me explaining the meaning of the word. Riz. My 50-year-old parents. The cheese cave in Springfield, Missouri. A bunch of people raiding for that government cheese. The rest of the world. USA enjoying the eclipse. When your mom shows you old pictures of all the famous bands she's met backstage. Walter White. I produced the purest methamphetamine the world has ever seen, outsmarted my enemies, and built an empire. Also, I am the danger. Also, Walter White. I left you, my rich first wife who genuinely loved me, and also abandoned my own company because your family's wealth made me very insecure. Supermodels and A-list celebrities. The girl who works the night shift at the gas station. When someone puts human rights in your tea instead of sugar. Watching US news from Europe after Trump won. So is this 2D waifu in the room with us right now? Jake Paul negotiating with Muhammad Ali to fight him next. There is nothing that will bring me back to life faster than a big bag of Netflix cash. German exchange student at a US college party, after a few beers with the others. When everyone calls you a danger for public roads but you're just a chill guy who likes to have a drink while driving. The economy. People who get taken advantage of for not knowing math. Relatives. When will little feet be stomping around in our house too? Me. Bringing home a goose. You're so drunk you can barely even walk. I know, officer. That's why I chose to drive instead. Me. Checking on what has changed after I traveled back in time to push my childhood bully in that gorilla enclosure. InfoWars about to get shut down. The Onion. Hollywood celebrities who vowed to leave the US if Trump won when you watch the cursed videotape in the Ring movies. On the 7th day, telling her I like her. Me. Making fun of everything she does and hoping this will make her like me. I'll be a millionaire by my 28. Me at 29, trying to decide between food and rent, when the only person you tolerate at work resigns. I speak 7 languages, know how to program AI modules. I can fix the printer. Overwatch fans in 2016 trying to find fan art of their new favorite franchise. USA picking their own president. USA picking Latin American presidents. The YouTube algorithm is very complex and useful. Meanwhile, YouTube giving me a video from a channel after I've clicked "Don't recommend videos from this channel" 5 times. Free will exists. Free will doesn't exist. Free will doesn't exist. People who were around for the dot-com bubble explosion watching all the AI startups. Hey, I've seen this one. Europeans waiting for the collapse of the US so that they can start recolonization. Hold. The courtroom sketch artist drawing stink lines around you when you're on jury duty. To whom does our taxes go to? Pigs with no specific duties. 7-year-old me watching my older brother play Call of Duty and saying words I've never heard before.